All right. So, we made a big boo-boo. Well, I made a big boo-boo. There's a button on the microphone that mutes, and this is a new microphone, and so we went like probably an hour past this trickster boss.
Yeah, before we realized what we had done.
Yeah, which really disheartened me because I was just like, you know what? I think I'm done now. So this was we were rotating saves, and this was the closest save back at Wonderland, was right after the trickster. So what you guys will have seen is just like the footage of us beating the trickster, the tail end of the fight at least. And now we're moving on. So we did beat it, really.
We honestly did.
It was rough. Like we still like ate shit a couple times.
Yeah.
The other thing is I did a little bit, like we were rushing through it for the sake of like getting through the game, but I went through because like you saw Kevin eat shit from that guy like a couple times in part 4, and yeah, it needless to say, like we really needed to level up and like actually fight enemies. So we'll be doing a little bit more of that from now on, a little bit less hurrying, because clearly it's not how the game was built. It's got RPG elements.
Yeah, there's some like grinding involved.
Yeah.
You can't just blast through.
I think you're staying as far away. Just get me through this.
A little off the map.
Yeah.
I'm doing alright.
Yeah, you're not dead. No, the first time you were going through here, you were still hitting the ring. And there was a lot of that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of slowing down needlessly. Because there's these whole sections where it loads like a whole new zone, like you're technically in between 2 corridors of the gummy level. And so it's like, there's nothing there.
Yeah. Like, it just feels like you should immediately be going to land.
You got the Cindy.
The Cindy?
Mm-hmm.
What's the Cindy?
It's a blueprint. So,
cool.
like I remember I told you before, like there's a pretty good chance that these guys will drop like basically their blueprint.
Their form.
Yeah, and you can just be any of the enemy ships if you want. But yeah, we totally are gonna have a section where
I'm just gonna have
you make a very special
gummy
gummy ship for our 2-bits adventure through here. So yeah, you know where we're going now.
Yeah. What I understand is like, okay, Mickey's missing, and Donald just makes the executive decision that he's not gonna be on this planet.
Yeah. Donald. Well, I mean, did you ever watch any of the old Disney cartoons?
Maybe a little.
Donald's kind of an asshole.
Yeah, definitely. Especially to Goofy.
Yeah.
Old cartoons and stuff.
Whoa, really?
Yeah. Like in the like comic strips.
Oh,
like, he's
yeah,
a jerk.
Really old. He was always like the trickster, he's always like, I'm the rude guy.
Yeah, but he's also just like a grump. Like, he's just grumpy.
I remember they used to have the morning cartoons. It was all the older Disney cartoons, and Donald was always like the one he'd like take the easy route.
Yeah.
To like, oh, I'm gonna cut these corners and that'll get me to where I want to be quicker, and it always like came back to bite him in the ass. Did you ever? I hate it. I always hated cartoons like that because it's just such like a shitty mood. It puts you in a shitty mood. Maybe I'm weird.
I couldn't watch Doug because he's just always getting himself into stupid situations, and it's like, Doug, you're so dumb. Just stop whatever you're doing.
Quail Man though. Mine, like some of my least favorites were like Cat Dog was like a great show, but I hated Cat Dog because like he's always like. Cat's the one that's always the smarter one, and he's always trying to do stuff, and no matter what they do, like, he always fails at it. Like, it's never gonna work out for Cat Dog.
Yeah.
And I always just felt like, man, that's shitty. You don't wanna lock on. Oh.
I was gonna try to magic him.
Get him. Yeah. And a lot of the old Cat Dog era tunes had that kind of like really pessimistic attitude.
Yeah.
Cow and Chicken was like really grotesque, but like it was great. But it just had that attitude of like nothing's ever gonna go your way.
Yeah.
Because you're a big
Same
stupid
with, like,
asshole.
Hey Arnold, like that's just bad luck on Hey Arnold's part. Like nothing went right for that guy.
Hey Arnold had lots of stuff go right. Like Hey Arnold had some really good episodes.
Yeah, but I mean, look at all the characters. Helga, there was that guy whose shtick was that he's chronically injured.
Oh, dude, really? I don't
Yeah.
remember that. I don't remember a lot about Hey
He was
Arnold.
always like in a body cast. I actually beat the cat this time.
Yeah.
I thought it was a lot like, oh, okay, I didn't beat the cat.
Well, he just keeps coming back at you. I think you eventually do like finally beat him in this level, but it's like he's your constant. Like he just pops up and fights you all the time.
It's like in Pokemon. We probably went over this in the other one, but as a kid, I never thought you could actually beat Gary.
Really?
Yeah, because he would always beat me as a kid, and I was like, oh, but they let me keep playing and not have to go back and fight him all the time, so I guess it's just how the game is.
Well, no, like I think, and I remember this conversation, and I was like, no, you have to beat Gary to get across
wait,
like Nugget Bridge.
wait, in the end, like
No, like,
but you fight him like 2 or 3 times before.
Okay, so I think that when I remember this conversation, we were talking about the Nugget Bridge.
Yeah.
And you were like, yeah, you fight in front of it, but you can't, like, beat him, and you just, like, lose and keep going. But you can't. Like, you literally have to beat him to progress.
No, you just don't get one of the things if you don't beat him.
No.
Really?
Really.
Never mind.
So, like, you must have beat him and just remembered, like, the frustration of it or something.
Maybe.
Like, I am the, like, if there's one thing I know, it's Pokemon. So,
it's the Pokemans.
It's the Pokemans.
Right.
Yeah, we're talking over the cutscene anyway. Cutscene. We talked about it a little bit. It's like, why is he seeing Kyrie? Like,
yeah, and like he wasn't shocked at all there. He was just like, oh, let me keep explaining to this guy that I have to look for this girl who I see 10 feet behind him.
Well, okay, and this is after, though, that scene in Traverse Town where he was talking to Christy Carlson Romano, and he's like, oh, Kyrie!
Yeah.
And she's like, I'm Yuffie, what are you fucking talking about? So at this point, when he's talking to this, like, dude who clearly doesn't know the English language so great, like, I guess it makes sense, like, why would he, like, interrupt him to be like, oh, hey, Kyrie, like, but he knows he's seeing things.
Oh, okay.
I think, anyway. I think he knows.
I think it was Derp Jungle.
Derp Jungle. So that's not a, you said, you were like earlier, you're like, oh, someone's lying in the boat. It's a chest. It's a thing you can, like,
can I
if
get
you're,
out there?
yeah, eventually.
Okay.
I think that you kind of have to beat this level and come back later.
With, like, some super jump ability.
Yeah, you get a high jump, I think, and a glide ability, actually, weirdly enough.
Okay.
But we'll get there when we get there.
Is it like my pants that make me glide?
No. So, if you're thinking it's one of those things that's like, it makes sense because it came from the Disney World it came from. And we'll get there, and you'll be like, oh, der. Like, oh, der. It still is weird, just as, like, Sora having that ability, because it's a standard ability, I think, in all of the games.
Huh.
And it's just this weird, like, why is this, like, teen dude flying through the air? Like, going back on, like, it didn't seem weird then, but now I look back on it and I'm like, that is really bizarre as an ability for a human in a platforming video game. Like, why would they have glide?
God, Tarzan's animations are so bad.
Oh yeah, they didn't quite capture the Tony Hawk mocap shit. That they did, you know, like that was the thing in the movie, but they didn't quite translate it to, you know, Kingdom Hearts.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater did.
Yeah, yeah. Weirdly enough, I think you want to follow him.
Okay.
Oh, okay. Well, no, this works too.
I think last time I went down this way.
Yeah, I think you did. But I think you can also just jump off and it gets where you need to be.
Oh, yeah, here he is.
But yeah, go across that to that door there. Or I say door, but like tree hole. Yeah, the grabbing onto ledges and jumping was definitely a thing we struggled with a bit in that trickster boss fight, like trying to jump up on the table. It really does get better once you get the high jump.
Oh yeah.
Like right now, this really.
Straight up on
Yeah, he's like, you could tell he's like struggling when he when he jumps. It's the street pants weighing him down.
Yeah. It's all those zippers.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Tetsuya Nomura. Did you ever end up seeing, because it was kind of a story, a couple, like, in the end of the year last year, Tetsuya Nomura did that, like, Batman toy design for, like, some toy company?
It's not ringing any bells for me.
So, yeah, well, that happened. And it was just the most, like, ridiculous, like, you would just say, oh, that's, like, a weird Tetsuya Nomura thing, if you, like, if it didn't say, like, no, this is supposed to be Batman.
So it just looked nothing at all like him?
No, well, like, you saw Quinn playing Final Fantasy 13, right?
Yeah.
So it looks a lot like the Final Fantasy 13 designs, like, overly everything.
Yeah.
Like, it's...
everything and more than that.
Yeah, everything, and then 6 more things, and then the kitchen sink. It's just too much. Like, and that's, like... I really would like him to stop doing it. Like, it was really cool to see, like, Final Fantasy VII really made the, like, jump into, like, he was the lead character designer, I think, in that.
Yeah.
And it was a neat change from like, the SNES Final Fantasy, like, 6 and whatever. It's just crazy now. It's like Moffat on Doctor Who. Like, you did that one...
Yeah, you did that one cool thing, and you're gonna keep doing it for forever.
And yeah, exactly. Like, I really don't know anything else but this thing.
Yeah.
Like...
Jane.
Sora's little jaunt.
Hi there.
Oh, you speaking?
Jane's babe. Just gonna come out and say it. Jane's probably one of my, like, favorite
one of
Disney
your
ladies.
Disney crushes.
Yeah, Disney crushes.
Obviously, you're not related to... You've been hanging around him all the time.
Well, like...
And he's wearing clothes.
You're wearing street pants. You're clearly not related to him.
Oh, now they're happy to see each other.
A circus
Oh,
of
never mind.
clowns. Not much use for hunting gorillas.
Mr. Clayton, we're studying.
Not at all worried about the talking animal.
Yeah, like, they're all, like, stunned. That's where the illusion really breaks. Like, oh man, anywhere they go, they're trying to, like, not to stick out.
Yeah.
But it's like, you're a walking bipedal dog and duck that have, like, sentience and intelligence and magic abilities. Like, oh man, it really breaks. Like, you can't use the logic here or stuff really starts to break down. So I forget why, like...
Because the monkey pooped out the gummy thing, Mickey might be here.
Which is, like, why? Like, just because space technology? Like, it's like a fragment of space technology, I guess. I think you've got the party you want.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, you won't be able to do any of the Trinities with Goofy, or with Tarzan, but Tarzan's, like, way better at combat than Goofy is.
I'm gonna build the dopest sword when I can finally talk to the Koopoos.
So the weird thing about that is there's only one sword that you can create with the Koopoos, and it's the ultimate weapon.
Oh, okay.
It's like the best weapon. It's literally called the ultimate weapon. It's the best weapon in the game.
I'm gonna build that one.
It takes a lot of grinding.
I'm gonna build it.
Okay. We will see the ultimate weapon. It's like really frilly and over the top, like why this doesn't make any sense, why this exists.
Wait, I'm supposed to be doing this right now.
Yeah. You're looking for the slides because we're gonna try and
teach English.
Yeah, teach Tarzan not to be such a fucking savage. They say you own whatever land you land on.
I think that was all of them.
Yeah, I think so too. I think you got it.
Isn't there one over here or something?
No.
I'm just going bonkers.
No, I think you got him.
Where did the door go? Ah, here we go.
Yep, you got it.
Enter tent.
Enter tent. Sinkable too. Do you happen to have a slide? Okay, so when we're doing this, go a little slower this time because now that I think there used to be a way to, I think, like, you comment on it, but anyway, that castle, I remember there being a comment about it that he makes, and he's like, huh, that sounds familiar.
Yeah. Oh, that's that one castle.
Yeah. So, I mean, keep going or continue or whatever. Yeah, okay, here. What's wrong, Sora? Oh, I'm nothing. Yeah. So, that does come back.
Okay.
Like, that's a thing we should know.
So maybe we get, like, his origin story.
Well, sort of. And some other characters' origin stories, I think. But
so memory has been passed down to him through...
Yeah.
Oh, then they immediately followed up with a mom and baby.
Yes. No, but through something, like... Yeah, this will all make sense, like, once we've gotten further, but yeah, mom and baby.
Tarzan still hasn't said a thing, even though we're supposed to be, like, using this to get...
Polnareff! Silver Charioteer! Does it seem familiar, Tarzan? Yeah, I fucking love JoJo.
She says there may be one more.
Oh, okay, so there's just one more around the camp, I guess, that we missed.
Okay.
Maybe on top of those boxes there, to your left?
I thought I went on top of these.
Oh, well, either way, it should give you, like, a good vantage point. Huh. Let me fuck around with it real quick. It's not around here. Clayton's an asshole. We went on top of there.
Yeah. Maybe in the box? Guess not.
Oh.
Maybe like out further.
That's weird, because we did this like in 2 seconds, like really easy the last time. Oh, found
there we
it.
go. If there was a snake, it would have bit me.
Yeah. I got bit by a snake once. It wasn't poisonous, it was a garden snake.
Yeah, when I worked at Petco, when I worked at a pet supply store, it was really important that we go find that slide.
Yeah, he needs to know about courting.
Yeah, because watching 6 slides will magically make him understand English.
He saw a gorilla, he saw a castle.
Just one place.
I thought if I gave you the slides, you would find my friends for me.
In this jungle for some time.
You idiot.
But we have yet to encounter these friends of yours.
He like stares down Goofy like, alright, I'm taking a gorilla head or I'm taking your head back to England. Either way, I'm getting paid.
Really, Mr. Clayton. Tarzan wouldn't hide.
Then take us there. Take us to the gorillas. Gorillas.
What an asshole. Like, he's such a dick.
Are we gonna, like, mind meld? Is that what...
The staring in the game, like, just with their, like, modeled faces, like, their, like, neutral faces is just so awkward.
An escort. After all, the jungle is a dangerous place.
He's got his Gatsby stash.
And let's bust out of here before
John Waters stash. Oh yeah, Cheetah's here. Ooh, that was nice. I was gonna say, I think you like blocked his hit. Nice.
Oh, I was like taunting him. Ooh, something.
Woo! You got healed.
I'm schooling this guy this time.
I think he's schooling you. You got to get healed.
No, I got like half of it.
Yeah. Cool thing is you get experience every time he tries to like pick a fucking fight with you. So you don't want to go that way. Remember, there's nothing down there.
Right.
If we want to go to the hippos and go talk to the gorillas.
I thought the hippos were down that way.
They're down this way.
Right, the way we were. Okay.
Get on the pole. No, not that way.
Right,
Opposite way.
I was just going this way, and you said don't.
No, you were headed out the first door.
No, we're gonna go this way, but you're so wrong.
No, Hippo's Lagoon. It's literally called Hippo's Lagoon.
And I remember climbing this part.
I've never
was
played
pointless.
this game. No, because you go to talk to the gorillas up there, and then you come back down here.
Oh, okay.
And then we like cross the lagoon and get to the pole that gets you up there.
Okay. Vines.
Vines.
2 vines. Alright, so I can jump on.
Yeah.
And then. Oh.
You did it.
Oh, wait. There we go.
Okay, I might take over after we get the scene, because there is a... Oh!
Oh,
balls.
that's right. It falls you, or puts you all the way down there.
It falls you straight in the lagoon.
Falls you straight down there.
Oop.
See, I have the same problem. I always.
Yeah. Well, I could probably change the control scheme, but...
Nah.
Eh. Is it worth it? Eh. Oh, man, this... we talked a little bit about this in that, like, Tony Hawk, like, tree skating scene that they tried to do here. This game really tried to do, like, interesting little sections, but didn't do them particularly well. Oh, hey, Batman.
That's gonna be really confusing for people watching this. Oh, hey, Batman.
He jumped up on the battle station, and it tripped me out.
He's also a cat, not...
They know that. We've talked about Batman before.
Oh, okay.
The Kingdom Hearts 2 does these little sections where you're doing stuff way better.
One thing I like about, like, when a game tries to do all this stuff, like all these little interesting means of transportation or just like puzzles, I really don't like when they just use the same one over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
Like if every level now had vine jumping,
yeah,
even if it was like metropolitan area.
I was playing the.
I'd be like, this is dumb.
Well, it's like this. It's the same feeling you get in the Spider-Man games when like all the little like people helping mini games are the same. Like go beat these guys up, or like go swing this way, or you know, like just gets repetitive. I was playing the downloadable Platinum Legend of Korra game, and it's just like a really simple downloadable beat 'em up character action thing.
Yeah.
But they try and split it up by these like sections where you get on her like dog polar bear and you do like a running section, and they mix it up as much as they can, but it's just always the running section.
Yeah.
And it's like it stops being a fun little thing to break up the like regular gameplay and starts being known as the running section.
Yeah.
So you never want to have like if all of the things were swinging from vines in this game, like that's how they do the different thing. Like it becomes a slog and not fun.
That's why I prefer to have like more less well done ones than well done repetitive ones.
Yeah, it's like even though the sections like this have their problems and they may not be like the funnest thing, I really appreciate them trying to mix it up.
Yeah.
And it only gets better in 2. So now we went that way, but we're going this way. I think we had that problem the last time.
Yeah, we gotta go back to the treehouse. You can go if you go under. There's a shorter step.
Ah.
Yeah. Alright, Batman is just...
He just wants to be a part of.
Yeah.
He just wants to be a part of the action here.
It's just zoning out.
Oh my God, he's gonna shoot Rosie O'Donnell. I love your movies.
What's the big idea?
Oh.
Wait, Kerchak.
Maybe Dolan just doesn't want like animal on animal violence, but I really don't understand like why he needed to get involved.
Yeah, Donald was the one that was like, we don't mess in the affairs of other worlds, but like also we're Disney, so inherently we cannot condone violence, really. Even though like we're running with this kid who kicks the shit out of people with his giant keyblade.
Him and Rosie O'Donnell just shared a look, so maybe like they got a thing. Maybe that's why he's so hesitant to go to this island.
Oh yeah, they have a
they can't know that I come here every like Friday through Wednesday.
Get it on, get some girl love.